wondering, yes, that was a parody of D-Storm's intro. He's got some great videos. Definitely go check him out. But I had to do the parody. I had to do it. What I wanted to show you guys first before I get started on this episode of X-Treme Rundown, check this out. I finally finished rescrewing my ECW 2007 belt. It's all done. Everything is complete on it. I normally had 6 regular screws in there, but yesterday I went to Lowe's and they finally had the screws I was looking for, and I was so happy, and I got them, and now my ECW belt is finished being rescrewed. But as you know, I always hold the belt for this show. I don't know why, but I got used to it. Now I'm holding my favorite belt, the WWE United States Championship. And I'm currently installing Mac OS X Leopard on my iMac G5, which I bought on eBay. And I'm installing this today. I just got this disc in the mail as well. It's pretty awesome. And I wanted to give shoutouts in this episode. Like I told you guys last week about editing the series a little bit. I'm not going to be like putting the text of the people's names anymore. I'm just going to be putting their links down in the description box down below. However, I will be still giving the shoutouts, and this week I just wanted to say that I'm going to be talking about a lot about the Royal Rumble, a lot about my semi-review of it, and the comment question of the week for next week. Last week I got a really, really awesome response from the comment question of the week. It was so awesome because you guys gave a lot of feedback on what I really wanted to say, pretty much. So I decided I'm not deleting any single copyright video on my channel, and that is because of the fact that it really would go against what I've been trying to do all this time, you know. It would go against, like, it would be like giving up you guys to go famous, you know, something like that. It would be that type of comparison, but not really famous, because partner doesn't really mean much anymore since there's so many partners out there, you know, getting accepted into the program and stuff. So I wouldn't really say that I would delete any copyright video right now. You know, I'm not going to delete any copyright video. Those are the first videos that got me started on YouTube, and that is why I'm here today talking to you. Because of those videos, because of those copyright videos, because of this belt, because of that belt, because of that belt, because of that belt, because of every single belt that's hanging on the wall right now that you can't see. Yep. So let's get started with the shoutouts, and I'll get to the comment question of the week, then we will get to the topic of the Royal Rumble. Alright, and this is like watching paint dry, so I'm very sorry if it's a boring background, but it's just too cold to do it out there. I always do the show outside, so I figured I'd change it up today. Alright, so this time we're going to start out today with Stan Stevens 22. Definitely go check him out. He left an awesome comment a few weeks ago. He's like, I used to hate your videos. I used to hate what you had to say, or something like that, you know. But everything that you said was on spot. So for that, I want to thank, because I really definitely saw a change in my videos as well. I've definitely come far, you know, a long way. I'm definitely very, very different from the beginning. If you watch my first video, there's like nothing on there. I mean, it's just like me talking, hey guys, what's up? This is the review, or this is the in-depth look of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's like a totally different person on there. So for that comment, I thank Stan Stevens 22, and you get a shout out this week. And your link is down in the description box down below for you guys to go check out. Next, we have Mr. Aussie Wrestling Fan. Great job, mate! Great job! You definitely have been commenting on my videos for a really long time, so you deserve a shout out as well. As you know, I read through all the comments and I pick somebody for a shout out. But he has been commenting on my videos for a really long time, and definitely go check him out. His link is down in the description box down below. And next we have Little Quick 99. Little Quick 99, he's been following me for a pretty long time, I believe. I always see his comments on my videos, so definitely go check him out as well. He definitely deserves a shout out on the show. And look, I got a text message. Screw you. Alright, so yeah, he deserves a shout out. Go check him out. His link is down in the description box down below. So now let's get to the comment question for this week. Next week, I have something very special planned for the show. Next week is going to be a viewer's choice week. Yes, a viewer's choice week, which means you get to pick the topic for that show. You get to pick what comes out of my mouth. You get to pick what I say. And what you say goes, really. So, whatever you do, whatever you want to hear me say, comment down below and letting me know what you want me to say. It'll work like this. Basically, in the comments box, you type what you want me to sing, want me to say, and then people are going to thumb up or thumb down your comment, and the one with the most thumbs up will become the one that I will talk about. And if there's a tie, I'll let the Gray go pick the topic. And I'm going to have him as a guest one day on the show. Except I do the show a little too early because he's at work right now, but whatever. But yeah, I'll definitely have him as a guest one day on the show, because I know you guys want to ask him some questions and stuff. Maybe we'll do Q&A with the Gray Eagle one week. That would be pretty fun as well. But yeah, leave your comment down below, letting me know what you think. Viewers' Choice Week next week. Woo! And let's get to my topic this week of the Royal Rumble. Yes, the Royal Rumble was last Sunday. It was a pretty great pay-per-view. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like a super fantastic pay-per-view, but the Royal Rumble match didn't feel like it was like super spectacular. Like, you know, like last year when Edge returned, that was like a big surprise. You know, especially since at that time I wasn't really reading like wrestling websites and stuff like that. But, you know, that was a surprise. And also this year, the huge surprises were Booker T and Kevin Nash. That was huge. The pops they got from the crowd when they came out, that was, like, impressive. That was huge. So maybe that will lead to believe that maybe they'll be somewhere in the mix here. Because Booker T's really got the entertainment value. He's got the charisma and everything going on. Kevin Nash is really limited to what he can do in the ring. However, we potentially saw a Big Show and Kevin Nash encounter when Big Show was leaving the Rumble. So maybe we'll see a Big Show versus Kevin Nash match at WrestleMania. Maybe WrestleMania. That's where Alberto Del Rio is going, because he won the Royal Rumble match. Yes, Alberto Del Rio won the Royal Rumble match. He was my first pick to win the Royal Rumble match, and he won it. It was like really not even a question that he would win it, you know, if Triple H or somebody didn't return, you know. I actually expected Kevin Nash or Booker T to win it. However, you know, that really wasn't going to happen since they haven't been there. You know, somebody who's been there like in the past 2 years or something, like Triple H, people know who he is, you know. People wouldn't really, I don't know, since they haven't seen Booker T in WWE in a long time, I honestly don't think that they would play a good role in WrestleMania thing, especially since it's the biggest pay-per-view of the year, and I'm looking forward to it. So Alberto Del Rio challenged Edge for the world title at WrestleMania. However, we're not sure if Edge is going to be the champion going into WrestleMania. Well, here's the big question. Do you think that Edge will still be world champion? Edge versus Del Rio, that it could be possible, you know, it could be possible, unless Rey Mysterio wins the Elimination Chamber match, if he's in it. Then maybe we'll see Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio for the title, you know, because you can get some good match out of that. But we've never seen Edge versus Del Rio yet, so maybe they could put on a good match. But the Rey Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio versus Del Rio, that would have been, I don't know, you know, good match. It's just like, I wouldn't really compare it to Jericho versus Mysterio, but I would compare it to, I don't know. So, where the pace slows down. Somebody who slows down the pace of the match, and Mysterio picks it up immediately. But Jericho versus Rey Mysterio, that's like a awesome match. That was great when they were feuding for the Intercontinental title and stuff like that. So yeah, I honestly, at the end of the Rumble match, I honestly thought that Santino was going to win. I was like, oh no, Santino is going to win the Rumble match. Because it was between Santino and Del Rio at the end. Once John Cena got out, I was like marking out. I was so happy because, you know, John Cena winning the title doesn't really mean anything anymore. You know, John Cena, they could easily set up John Cena versus The Miz for the title at WrestleMania, but, you know, I'm glad they didn't go that route with John Cena winning, because they built a star in the process. Del Rio has to be one of the fastest newcomers that rose to the top. You know, he's already in the main event level. It's insane. You know, Sheamus went there pretty fast as well, but he's down in like the mid cards now. You know, that's one thing I don't like, because Sheamus was really good as the WWE champion. He was like a top heel on Raw. So I don't know. I definitely want to see like a Sheamus versus Triple H match. Maybe we'll see something like that at WrestleMania if Triple H returns, I would guess. And WrestleMania predictions can go either way. I mean, especially since we don't have any type of, you know, what matches are going to go on, except for a speculation of Edge versus Del Rio. The only thing that could change is Edge not being the champion anymore, but I honestly don't see that happening. I honestly don't see a title change happening, because the title changes hands too many times. And I don't want to get into the prestige of the titles anymore, because I talked about that a few weeks ago, and it was pretty, you know, I could talk about that all day, because there's really no thing that can go on, because the titles really have no value. They're just kind of props there nowadays. But it really doesn't matter who's the champion, who's not. But hey, all the power to the champion, right? All the power to the champion. So that's really about it, what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about the Royal Rumble, the viewer's choice next week. So don't forget to leave a comment down below in the comments box. And I also wanted to say that you guys should go check out my vlogs, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and check out my other videos, because that's definitely where all my hard work goes. You know, I talked about influence last week. People look up to my videos. People look up to them at my TV studio. You know, they watch them and they're impressed by them each and every week, that I do all that by myself and stuff like that. You know, well, not, yeah, with the tripod. The tripod is the other person, you know. The other people who make appearances in my videos, they just, hey, you want to be in a movie? Yep. That's how they get in the movie, and then the tripod's there, and then I do all the rest of the work, editing, all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll be making some really awesome beats on GarageBand now that I have OS X Leopard, and it takes about 36 minutes. It's like watching paint dry. What the heck?